Guys, welcome to my channel. I just thought I ought to make another update as it's been a while since I did so. So right now I still have post-exertional malaise, or PM as it's called. Been having it for the last 1 week, and I think this is the biggest PM episode that I've had since July. So it's been July, August, September, October, three months, 3 to 4 months since the last one. So that means I have been pacing really well during those months. Of course, there are fluctuations even when you don't have post-exertional malaise. But now I do seem to have post-exertional malaise. However, it's not something new to me to experience PM, as I have been experiencing it for many years, but especially in the last 2 years where I've been, in what I would call an uptrend for the most part. Um, I have not been able to avoid PM completely. I've had PM episodes every couple of months, but the main difference compared to earlier, when I was in a decline over several years, is that I've gotten better at handling them. I know better how to deal with them. So the trick is to really rest very aggressively, and you need to reduce your activity significantly, much more than you think you need to, and much more than your body tells you you need to, actually, also. So you can't totally listen to the body and rely on the body when you got PM, because it's about the immune system and it must calm down. During those times when you have gone over your limits, you must understand that the immune system is very out of balance. And in those moments, it's actually much easier to get a double dip or a triple dip, or even more, get into a very nasty downward spiral where you're constantly doing a little too much and you just keep crashing lower. So hopefully I'll get this right this time. I don't think the uptrend is broken despite of this. I still think I know how to manage it, and that if I give the body enough time, it will bounce back over the next couple of weeks. So since the last update, except this most recent PM episode that I'm currently in, I've been doing pretty well. I've been able to increase some activities, and especially the last week before this PM crash, the first week of October was really good. Of course, this is all relative, but to my condition, I think it was really good. And I was averaging more than 3,500 steps. Of course, some of that should be deducted because there are some hand movements that also get counted when I do showers and things like that. But still, it was really good. And I even been outside, going on some walks, not very long, but it's something I've been able to add to my routine over the last 2 months. It's actually 1 or 2 walks per week, as well. But obviously, it was all too much, and that is something that's very hard to avoid, but something that if you're dealing with ME/CFS, you need to be very much aware of that. When you all of a suddenly, if you've been pacing well for a while, maybe you will feel a bit of a jump in your form, and you will get, a short period of feeling, you know, maybe quite a bit better than what you normally do. And in those moments, it's especially important that you don't, that you hold a little back basically on your activities, that you don't go overboard, because it's so easy to do and you get very excited, and I think I did try to do that. Um, if I didn't hold back, it would have gotten even worse, I think, than it is right now. But evidently it wasn't quite enough, and I did trigger this PM episode that I'm currently dealing with. It's a bit of a shame because actually I was just about to start some work practice to test my ability to work a bit, but now that I had this episode, I had to tell the social counselor that it must be postponed because we cannot start when I'm in the middle of this. It's not very smart, but hopefully I'll be I'll be back on track in a couple of weeks, and we can still do that before Christmas. That I can try to work a bit, at least test my ability to work a bit with this. And of course, that would be a whole other, whole other topic, how that will go and how I can manage my condition as I try to do that. Because one thing is obviously pacing when you only responsible for yourself, but once you have work responsibilities and that sort of thing, pacing does become a different ball game. But that's all for later. That's a different topic. Not something I'm going to address in this one. So I just wanted to basically give an update. I'm not doing too well right now, but overall I'm still doing well, I would say. It's just in the moment, I think, that I have to get through these next couple of weeks. Just give the body time. Just try to pass the time as best as I can, and hopefully, as it's done several times already, the body will pick up again, and we will be back on track. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.